The South Sydney Rabbitohs have officially released their 2026 jerseys and training range. It's a bit of a mixed bag in my opinion, but let's take a look. Starting off with the home jersey, and of course no huge change, just some minor things. So you'll see a double XI added underneath the rabbit. That's for the number of premierships South Sydney have won. Of course, Budget Direct has been added to the sleeve sponsor. They're sponsoring everyone these days, so if you want to reach out and sponsor Retro Rugby League, let me know. And lastly, inside the neck is a new message that says stand above the rest. That's significant for a reason I'll point out later. And for the first time in a long time, Souths have an actual away jersey. They've thrown it back to the old minty style. This is going to be a huge seller. This was voted by members. They could pick between 4 options. Overwhelmingly, this was the favorite, so I'm expecting it to fly off the shelves. One little bit difference between the home is that the message on the inside of the neck is actually different. This one says oldest, loudest, proudest. I appreciate those little tweaks. When you flip around to the back, you'll see that red band continues all the way around. It kind of creates like a big WWE belt with that MG logo in the middle and of course a red band over the shoulders. There is one point of contention. So the whole idea of an away jersey, it distinguishes you from the home team when you're playing away, and for 9/10 a league, that won't matter. But for Canberra Raiders, this may actually be worse. Now, of course, the solution to that, you can run an alt or a clash style jersey, but it's a slight mystery to me why they didn't just do this in the old white minty style and cut the cost. However, if they play the Raiders in Indigenous or Anzac round, they can just get around it that way. Over to the off-field and training ranges now, and I'm sad to tell you it's all pretty boring. So you got these kind of plain black polos. There's a white polo as well, which is probably the best of the bunch, and then the training tops just come in red, green, and black, with the only real standout feature being this slight weave pattern in the chest area. Also long sleeve versions and shorts. Now, I'm not sure where the burden of this lies, but Classics training ranges over the last couple of years have really come off as exceedingly boring. They're just kind of work uniforms, which, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they are for the players, but for people buying them, they're not buying much more. There's nothing really exciting here. There's nothing really telling me a story. There's nothing projecting. I would like more, and I think other clubs are doing more. It's just a state of play for possibly Classic at the moment. I don't know. I think that one thing that evokes any kind of emotion in this training range are these hoodies, and they're nice. I think they kind of fit into that professional looking sportswear niche, but also crossing over into streetwear. Just don't know why this kind of styling can't be rolled out across the rest of the range. But look, at the end of the day, there's only one real story here, and it's the fact that Souths have a proper away jersey for the first time since 2004. I'm a fan of that, and I think fans will be too, but let me know, thoughts down below.